Back. So this is the second Tkinter videos. Before I forgot to mention in my previous class, I must give due credit. Most of this material I got from the CS department of Carnegie Mellon University, their 112 course, which is on Python. Online, you can find many resources, but I found this quite useful. For one, it's from Carnegie Mellon University, which is a well known, very highly ranked computer science program, and they teach Python as their introductory course, just like us. So I've tried to follow them closely for this course of Tkinter. So, okay, continuing. Hello to Python file. So let's see what we do here. From Tkinter, we are importing everything. Now, here we are using a function approach of building Python. All right. So, okay. So, draw canvas width height. So, we are defining a function draw which has three parameters: the canvas you feed it, the width and height that you want it. Okay. Within the canvas, create text. 200 is are the coordinates of the point around which your text will be centered. Okay. Hello world is a text. So somewhere here is the center. 200 is where it will be centered. Okay. So what about 200 100? See, one thing I do need to point out: in mathematics, your point zero zero begins at this level, and say 500 goes here, right? But in computer science, it's the other way. 00 is top left for a window, and the maximum is right down. I hope it's clear. 00 in graphics is top left, and the maximum, say, I don't know, in this window, it might be 500, 600. That's on the top right. All right. So let's build this, run this. Okay. So what are we doing in our run drawing function? We are first building a root window. Okay. We are building a window. We are calling it window, root. So tk parenthesis invokes the function. We are invoking that constructor which opens a window. Root is the name of our window. All right. Now canvas is another constructor. So we are constructing a canvas object in the root window with a certain width and a certain height. What width are we giving? While by default we are giving it 300. When we invoke it, we can give it whatever number you want. Okay. If you don't give it any numbers, then the default numbers kick in. All right. Now canvas.pack. So make sure the root window is tightly fitted around the canvas. Now draw in the canvas with the width you feed it, with the height you feed it. So what are we going to do? So this is a function. What does it do? It creates a text in the canvas you feed it. Okay. Root.main loop. Recall I mentioned in the previous slide. This will allow you to interact with the users. Okay. Now, anytime you kill your window, you want to be able to say bye. So let's see. Let's run this one. Hello world. Where is hello world centered at? It is centered at 200 and 100. So somewhere there is 200, 100, and hello world is living here. Okay. So again, let me remind you, in graphics, 00 begins here, actually here for our window, and This one will be 500, 500 because our window is 500 by 500. Okay. All right. Let's try one more window. So let me close it, and that gets me a buy. That's the purpose of this. When I kill it, main loop ends and I get a buy. Okay. So let me go to the next canvas. Okay. So now all I have to do is, I don't need to change any of this. I'm simply going to change my function draw. Okay. So instead of just creating a text, I'm going to do a few more things. Okay, so I hope I haven't incorporated any any indenting errors. All right, so my draw function has changed. Look, run drawing function has not changed. So what is the draw function? First, I'm creating a text, hello world. Okay, now in the same location, but I'm filling the text with color purple. I'm using a certain font of size 26. I'm making it bold. I'm underlining it. You see so many features you can place in the font feature. All right. Moreover, I'm creating another text in the canvas at the same center, and it says it is a beautiful day. Anchor southwest. Fill it with purple, font this. Let's see what anchor means. Okay, in a minute. Then create a rectangle in the same canvas. So canvas dot create underscore rectangle. So canvas is your object, remember? Okay, canvas object. Create rectangle is a method. So rectangle requires 2 points, 2 opposing points. 1020 is the top left point and 15200 is the opposing point. If you give 2 opposing points, you fit a canvas, you fit a rectangle within it, okay? And you're filling it with green. So let's run this guy. There you go. So hello world is here. Then I said, it's a beautiful day. Then I said, I built a rectangle. So notice how the rectangle was built at the end, so it shows up front. Okay, hello world is hidden behind. So let me change the coordinates of the rectangle so I can see it better. I don't want there, I want it somewhere here. Okay, so instead of that point, I want to start at this point. So if my window is 500 by 500 here, 0 0 there, so somewhere here could be possibly say 300. Okay, so instead of starting at 1020, let me start at 300. Okay, now let's make this 450 and I don't know, 480. Okay, now let me run it again. Aha, I was able to move it. Okay, it's a beautiful day. I don't want it over there, so let me center it somewhere here. Okay, so I'm not centering it, I'm anchoring it. We'll see in a moment what anchoring does. Okay, so somewhere in the middle, so let's say 250 by 250, and I will not worry about anchoring for the time being. Okay, let's see what happens then. Aha, now it's centered. Okay, so let's start worrying about anchoring. What does anchor do? SW stands for southwest. Okay, it moved. You see, for the text object, southwest is here. So that point is where it is anchored on. And what is that point? That point is precisely 250, 250. Got that? So anchoring tells you where you're anchored. If I don't give it any anchor, then it is centered. So the center is there. I hope this is clear. Instead of southwest, say let me make it southeast. Okay? Southeast is this point for the text. This is the point. You understand? So that point, so the text will move in such a fashion that this point becomes the center, the point where my arrow is. Okay? So let's try. There you go. So that point now is the center. Okay? So that was southeast, northeast, northwest, northeast, west, south. Try all these features on your own computer to figure out what this does. Basically, anchor, you understand the word meaning anchor. Anchor is what you, it's a heavy thing that you drop from a ship to hold the boat, or ship or boat, to hold it in that place. Okay, so you are dropping a heavy weight here, so the text is anchored over there. All right, so try this example for all these various anchors. Make sure you understand it's the use of an anchor. If you don't have an anchor, then it is anchored in the center by default. All right, so I will stop this window here so that my video doesn't get too long. Bye for now.